One season, one team, three ways. Who's going to win? Me, the AI manager, or the real life manager? Let's go find out in the first season of One Team, Three Ways with Birmingham City. G'day gang, welcome to One Team, Three Ways. I'm Wales, what most people call me Wally. This is the start of my first series for FM23. We are starting with my favourite team, Birmingham City. We're going to see if we can outdo the AI, John Eustace, which we're going to run a simulation to the end of the season and find out where we finish. That's going to be the baseline for the entire series, really. And then at the end of the season proper, we can come back and have a look and see how I compare to Eustace. There are also going to be a couple of other little restrictions. I'm going to try and stay as true to the squad that I can, that the actual real life managers are using. Obviously, that's all going to change in the transfer window with injuries and necessities and transfers in real life that I can't necessarily simulate here without the use of an editor, which I don't want to do. And of course, the AI manager is going to do what it feels like anyway. And then there are other things like potential takeovers of the club. God forbid I get sacked. God forbid John Eustace gets sacked, especially in this case, because he's actually doing so well at Birmingham. At the time of recording of this episode, Birmingham City are 13th on the ladder and exceeding all expectations. John Eustace, very, very inexperienced manager, but oh my God, does he have my boys playing absolutely beautifully. The other point here that I really want to have a look at is just how good is Jobe Bellingham, and we might do a spin-off save for Jobe Bellingham at the end of this one. Anyway, without further ado, let's get into it. So we've got all the usual stuff here. Birmingham today confirmed the appointment of Waylon Zonoddi. I'm going with Waylon Zonoddi this season. I just feel like it. The 44-year-old, magically, I've not got any older this year. Normal stuff there, so let's just get into it and let's go and meet the squad. Right, Managing Director Ian Dutton here has given us a fair rundown of how I'm actually going to probably play the bloody team. This is roughly how Birmingham have been lining up in real life at the moment, with John Ruddy in the goal there, the back five of Longello, Roberts, Sanderson, Trusty and Maxime Collin. Christian Bielik back on his second tour of duty at Blues on loan from Derby as the anchor. Janino Bakuna and Taith Chong in the centre of the park. I will have a look at that later, but I think that's one of the things of freedom I'm going to leave myself here, that I'll be allowed to change the formation and play how I feel like it. Other notable players, where is he? We've got Hannibal on loan from Man United. As you can see, the boy goes quite well here. He's absolute a nutcase in real life. I mean, I've seen him twice down Birmingham games get booked in the first 20 minutes. But that aggression to 15 and tackling a 9, I think is pretty well reflected here in Football Manager. But I do like the cut of his jib. Plaheta, injured in real life. So, I'm not sure what to do here. Let's have a look at his full profile in a second, but I'm not sure what to do with Plaheta. He's injured in real life and has only played a handful of games for Birmingham after pulling up. Sam Cosgrove, who's sent on loan to Plymouth, who's doing it really well there. But we have a fairly limited squad to work with, as you'll see when we meet the whole squad upcoming here. They want us to play entertaining football. I don't want the intra-squad friendly. I only want this monthly, thank you. Let's confirm. Let's go and meet the actual squad here. This new squad plan, I need to have a look at that. This is literally the first time I've booted up FM23, by the way, so this will be interesting. Apologies for the lateness of the content. Seriously, I've been in my new house here. I mean, I haven't even set up my streaming room yet properly, and I've been here 8 weeks, and I have been ill for 5 of those 8 weeks, and settling in for the first 2. I bought FM, and it's been sitting here on my hard drive for ages. I just got out of hospital yesterday from kidney stones, and I'm actually, funny enough, finally feeling really good. So we're going to give this a go. Squad morale here is pretty poor, but look, I will fix that through training. A few other players I want to point out. Jordan Graham gets plenty of time for us in real life. Jordan James, quite a good prospect, is actually almost made the Welsh squad. Does have very high potential and is actually over with Wales in the World Cup as we speak. George Friend, you expect him to move to the peripherals. And yeah, so it's a really small squad, and I might run into some problems with the fatigue and such like, especially considering the very, very condensed fixture program pre the World Cup coming here. I think we're going to go with a fluid counter-attack here. And we will play the 5-3-2 defensive midfielder with a wing back. Now, sometimes we play a flat 3 in the middle here. But I know Football Manager doesn't like you not having that ball-winning midfielder if you're playing a back 3 here. And I don't think I'm going to go with a wide centre-back. I might go with just central defenders. Or perhaps a ball-playing defender, depending on when I have a closer look at the stats of the guys. But that is pretty much how I intend to line up so far. We'll go with the standard instructions so far. We are going to play positive football because I actually think we do play very positive footballer. We definitely don't play a Mazzala. We probably play an advanced playmaker more than anything. Actually, it's probably more a CM on attack. I know I said I wasn't going to hold myself to recreating Eustace's tactic and playing that, but this is probably how we're going to start. Anyway, let's see what Quick Pick says we're going to do here. Yeah, pretty much what I thought. I wouldn't play Chong there. That's Christian Bielik's spot, 100%. Oh, Bielik's injured. All right, and Harley Dean's injured. All right, so it's the start of the season thing. So we're going to have to start off without Christian Bielik. Right, so straight away that changes how I'm looking at this team. But that's the start. I'm going to go through the preseason and we're going to get everyone fit. And I'll be back to you shortly with the fixtures and the first game. We'll just quickly go over the club visions and expectations while we're here. So sign under 23 players for the first team. We probably won't be signing anybody unless we have dramas through the transfer window. I don't imagine we've got much of a budget. I haven't even looked anyway. We're within budget. Grow club's reputation are both good ideas. Maximum 1-year contracts for the old boys. Fully agree. 2-year contracts there. They won't be signing them if I can get away with it. And like I said, this save is for one season. I may decide to continue the save, like I said, because of Jobe Bellingham and a few other kids on this team. I mean, Taith Chong as well. Absolute superstar in the making. So I'd like to follow a bit of, perhaps this will turn into a long-term youth development save after this. But for the purpose of this series, it'll be hopefully 5 or 6 episodes tops, and we'll complete a season and we'll set our mark. We'll compare it to the AI, like I said. And then at the end of the season, we'll come back and compare this and perhaps some other sides. Let me know in the comments what other sides you'd like to see me do this. I'm thinking Manchester United. I'm thinking, dare I say it, Aston Villa. And let's see how we go. Actually, probably not Villa. They've already sacked a manager. It's harder to do this concept with teams that have sacked managers. So anyway, let me know in the comments what you think. If we get a few comments, I'll put up a poll and then we'll vote on the poll and then we'll see what we've got. Avoid relegation. That is going to be the big challenge here. Be competitive in the FA Cup. Really don't care about the FA Cup. Really don't care about the Carabao Cup. Board does. We'll do our best, but that's the normal, unrealistic Birmingham board these days. Repair the club's financial damage. One sale might fix that. If someone goes and buys Jobe Bellingham, we're sorted. Also, the prolonged takeover of Birmingham City by Maxco is played out in game here. Plans will be set when club ownership is resolved. So we're just going to accept the current vision and move on. Injury update. We already looked at Christian Bielik. Now, in real life, Christian Bielik, linchpin of the team at the moment. The experienced head in the midfield that glues all these young kids together. And also, since he's returned from injury, Harley Dean, likewise. Gary Gardner will get a bit of a run probably as a defensive midfielder early doors while Bielik is coming back. He's actually injured. But yeah, pretty accurate there. George Friend hasn't played a game for us there, but I think George Friend does a lot for us behind the scenes, and that's reflected in his game. Does he get it here as well? Where's personality? Yeah, he gets his model system personality again in FM22, so that is really, really good. Good to have that sort of player there, and of course, I'll be setting up an entire mentoring group around that guy. So I think that's all the preliminaries out of the way here, guys. So we're going to skip forward a fair bit here, and we will get the friendlies out of the way, get everyone fit. Hopefully we have a nice pre-season, and we'll be back to you for the first game of the season. Well, after a somewhat dubious pre-season where we really didn't set the world on fire, we did manage to jag a win against Spurs, but we either drew or lost all of our other games except against the really low-level teams, which was a bit of a worry. So we had a confidence friendly. We won our last one 9-0. So Team confidence is up. We have had some injury problems. Gary Gardner has broken a leg. He is out between 5 to 8 weeks, which is a shame because I was planning on playing him here. But Bielik is fit in time. Liko has done some... Oh, he's got a broken collarbone, so he's out for another 3 weeks tops. And he's only a bench player, but still, I would have preferred to have him fit for the start of the season. And probably the big one is Chong's out, but only for the first game here, and he'll be back otherwise, which brings us for our starting lineup today, which is Ruddy in goal. The back three is Trusty, Robert, Sanderson, Longello and Collan on the wings, Bielik, Hannibal, and Bakuna in the centre of the park with Big Troy Deeney and Colonel Hogan up front. Those of you that followed me on Twitch for a while, we got 6 lone players. Oh, that's a problem. Oh dear, I did forget about that. Shit.
A few moments later.
I did forget about that. I am aware of that. It is an actual real life selection issue for us at the moment, is that we can't necessarily put our best lineup on paper out there because of the lone player situation. There was really just a lot of lone players. Rightio. We're going to pump the fist. I want to be impressed. Go put on a show, guys. Oh, this is nice. We get the official graphics now. That is pretty cool. I do like that. There is a bit of criticism getting about that FM23 is reskin with just a few extra steps, but we'll have a look. Like I said, this is my first delve into it. Rightio. Let's do this. Rightio. It's our first taking possession here. Look, we did look okay in preseason. Like, we didn't look completely out of pace against some of the bigger clubs we played. Oh, Deeney. Deeney is in. Troy Deeney gets Birmingham City off the mark here. Early doors. My Gideon, what a good start that is. I mean, I don't know what Horvath thought he was doing here because Deeney's come in for the press and he's literally just giving the ball straight to him. Troy Deeney, the wily old fox, doesn't miss those. And it is 1-0 for Brum here away against Luton at Kenilworth Road. Let's hope that is a sign of things to come. So, Birmingham Real Life did have a bit of a rough start to the season. So, if I can get a few wins here, I will get ahead of the curve. And I'm assuming it's the same as FM23 or 22, guys, that confidence is king in this game. If you've got some team spirit and some confidence going, it is part of it. Yeah, I'm going to remove I get stuck in. I've been thinking of removing that for a while. All right, Roberts with a long throw. Looking for Big Trusty in the centre, but can't find it. We are very happy with our first half display indeed, Mr. Commentator. And we'll go to the dressing room here and we'll let the guys know that. But we're going to pump the fist and tell them that they can keep going. We will give them the little extra wind-up, though, because that's better. That's what I like to see. Felt the pressure lifted, but we've still got 2 nervous boys out there. That's all right. They're doing all right. They're doing all right. Maxime Collan is the worry here, and I probably will bring Bielik off before the end of the game. Right, this is a first real attacking highlight for them here. Freeman finds Campbell. Campbell on the edge of the area. Oh, Ruddy is reprieved by the bar there. That is some sloppy defending, I'm going to say. Right, Roberts, long throw. Trusty, in. Yeah. I don't have a long throw routine set, honest to God. I do have Roberts set in as my throw taker. He has 19 long throws. And if that's what the preset AI is going to do for long throws, we'll see how bad it gets. We'll see how bad it gets, and we'll take him off long throws if it's going to go against the spirit of the save and the simulation. Rightio. Roberts in the air this time. Knocks it down. Long ball from Longello looking for Hogan. Hogan cleans up the crumbs. Hogan looking for Deeney in the centre of the park, but doesn't quite find him. And it is tidied up by the Luton defence. Burke now goes long. Campbell brings the ball down for Morris. I was about to say, Longello should have that. That's it. Nice block by Longello. Good position. Now Hannibal. Where's his hair? What the hell is... Come on, game. Where is his hair? I mean, lovely goal, great run, but where's Hannibal's hair? I suppose technically he's a Manchester United player and therefore he's not licensed. But I want the Valderrama mops. Come on. It's half the charm of the player already. A bit of a cult hero down at Birmingham real life, Hannibal. And he starts this game off very well indeed. Rightio, I am going to make a substitution here shortly. I'm pretty confident we can defend this unless they go... Yeah. Very good. Love it. Clark. No. End of the highlight. So I'm pretty confident we can defend most of that stuff. But there was a problem with free kicks that went to the edge of the box in pre-season. So I might have to look at my routine a little bit there. Rightio. Substitutions, please. Yeah, Longhello is done. So I'm going to put Jordan Graham on there, maybe. I think he plays left back. Yeah, kind of. He's not been training there. I've been trying to train him here, and he's a bit upset about it. But I just need him for versatility over there. And he has played a couple of games on the right for Birmingham in real life this season as well. Such is the challenges of this squad. Rightio, what else are we going to do here? Maxime Collan not playing well, but I really don't have a sub on the bench for him. I mean, I can move Bakuna out there and bring Jordan James on. I do want to play Jordan James at some stage. Do we do that? Do I move Bakuna out there? Yeah, Bakuna's not playing well as that CM attack. So we're going to move him over to take Collan's spot here. And Collan can come off for Jordan James. And we're just going to make a quick change here in the tactics. Hannibal is right-footed. Good. So we're going to switch Hannibal over here. And he can play the CM attack. And James can go to the box-to-box. It looks pretty good to me. And I did want to bring Bielik off, didn't I? He's actually doing quite well. So we're going to leave him on. We're going to pump these boys up. Trusting you to see if we... That's a good new shout. I'm trusting you to go and see if we can close out this game with the result intact. Good stuff, SI. Good stuff. I like it. Thumbs up from me. Thumbs up from me. Look, this has been a pretty good start to the season. Pretty good indeed. All right, Hannibal is done. We're just going to bring him up, bring him off just because we can. Also a bit of time wasting there. All good stuff indeed. And I think... that is the win for Birmingham City. What a great start to the save, guys. What a great start to the save. Look, if you do enjoy the concept of this save and like taking multiple teams through for a season and see where we compare to the teams in real life and against the AI simulation, don't forget to drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. What are we going to say here? Outstretched arms. That was an excellent win. I'm going to go with the excellent win. 3-0, excellent win. Good stuff. Good stuff. Trusty scores on debut. Good stuff. Roberts was great. And look at us. We're second on the table, only behind Wigan. Who would have thought Wigan at the top of the table? Early doors yet. Early doors yet. Rightio, when are we going to come back to you? We're going to have a quick look. Probably another one, maybe 2 episodes before the World Cup break, shall we say? Where is the World Cup break? Right here in November. Yeah, so we'll probably have a couple of episodes before then. Joe, what? I reckon what looks good from here is West Brom and Coventry. Then we get the local derbies. And then we will look at the next episode where we come back to you after that. Look, that's not a bad start to the new season, is it? If you like the concept of the save, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell because then you'll know when the next episode drops straight away. Leave a like on the video as well if you're feeling especially outrageous. All that helps with engagement. What else helps with engagement is leave a comment. Let me know what other teams that you'd like to see me put through the paces of this sort of experiment. I'm planning on doing Manchester United, but I'd like to hear your thoughts on the matter. My name's Waylands. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.